family that stuck out to me the most on the American winter was definitely Stacy and her children. Stacy struggled to provide a bunch of necessities for her family after losing her stable employment due to the recession. And it wasn't her fault. She did everything right by going to college and getting a degree that she thought would always provide for her and her kids. And that was not the case due to the recession. Not only losing her job, but also finding other opportunities to get a new job was not easy for her. It is scary to think that you could go to college and get a degree in something that you think will always support you and your family, but there's always going to be systematic and structural barriers that cause the situations of poverty versus individual failings. So that's very, very scary. Obviously, like I said, several systems definitely were the cause and barriers that contributed to her hardship. Obviously, first, unemployment resulted in her job loss and reduced her income and being able to provide for her and her kids. Especially, it seemed like she was an only mom, only income. Like, that's hard. Being the only income for your family and losing that income could be really, really hard. Obviously, gaps in social safety created additional challenges. She experienced a bunch of difficulty with financial assistance, housing support, and affordable health care just because of all the hardships of the economics. It was hard for anyone to get those. You could see that throughout the video that it was hard for people to get those hardships because they didn't have the money anymore. Portland had ran out of all the money to help with the Section 8 housing and things like that. And that's very scary to think of, that nobody could help these people with that because there was no more money left to help them. At the micro level, a social worker definitely could have helped direct and support Stacy through case management, through crisis intervention and counseling. I think all of these would have been really helpful for her, just so that she knew she wasn't alone and provided additional support in things that she wasn't aware of. It would help Stacy recognize her resilience and coping abilities during stressful periods by using therapy and counseling and making sure that she knew that she could get through it. At the meso level, a social worker might connect Stacy with different opportunities like a support group or parenting programs, or even like nonprofit agencies to help her create a support for her family to lean on, because the kids obviously struggle a lot seeing their mom not being able to support them. It's really hard on a bunch of the kids to watch their family not be able to get the things that they need, like food and water and just the basic necessities. So I think having that support system for not only Stacy but also the kids as well would have really helped her and the kids get through this hard time, just knowing that someone was there to support them. At the macro level, a social worker could have advocated for policies that address the root causes of poverty, obviously, like increasing affordable housing, expanding healthcare coverage, or like I said before, expanding the cost of the Section 8 housing. That could have helped a lot of the families throughout this video, just because they ran out of money so fast that they couldn't help people anymore with it, which is very sad. Overall, I think Stacy's experience in American winter really did highlight that poverty is really broader than just like an individual's failing. Like I said before, she went to college, she got a degree in something she thought was going to be enough, and unfortunately it wasn't, just because of the economic recession during this year. So I think that was really hard to think about as a medical assistant myself, that no matter what, economics can always play a huge part in poverty. Yeah.